What's up, everybody? You have got to see this. We have people today that are deciding to not pay their student loans. I have a crap load of student loans, but I'm still going to pay them. But apparently, not everybody. Let's just go ahead and jump right in.
When I got laid off, I stopped paying my credit card debt. I said, if you want to get your money, fucking sue me. Well, there's a company suing me right now, but they probably bought the debt in batch. So I was looking into ways on how I could respond to the summons asking them to verify the debt. And there was 2 forms that I could fill out. Well, my husband comes home and he says, why don't you just have a lawyer do it? We pay for the services. So I'm like, oh yeah, good idea. I get the call from the lawyer today and he's talking about making a payment plan with these people. I said, why would I do that? Well, I told him my theory is they send out all of these summons just before Christmas because 70% of the time people do not respond to them and their wages end up getting garnished. And the reason I know this is because it's happened to me before and I remember it happening just before Christmas and I forgot about it. And this time I didn't want to forget about it. So I explained to him what I wanted to do and he says, I've been in the business for 22 years and they'll be able to verify it. You're just kicking the can down the road. I said, I don't care. I said I would still like to at least try because I'm on unemployment. It's just before the holidays and I know they're banking on me not responding and I don't have anything for them to garnish and I understand that they can lien my house. So I don't want to pay this right now. I don't have time for it. So if all we're going to do is kick the can down a little bit, I would prefer to just do that. And if it ends up getting dismissed, even better. And instead of doing it myself, I thought I would get an expert to do it for me. So this is the route I would like to take. At the end of the conversation, he was like, Jenny, I don't want you to stress this season. I will take care of this. You don't have to worry about a thing. I will make sure this is taken care of for you.
Wow.
That man is going to get that shit dismissed.
Man, it sounds like this is not her first time around. Sounds like she has been through this before and she kind of has an idea of what she wants to do. But she just decided that she's not paying for it. And if they put a lien on the house, who cares? That's pretty weird. In the comments, they say, let's normalize filing for bankruptcy. And then the person right under says, I've got a better idea. Let's make sure that we pay people enough one way or another, help people to pay for this. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be a pretty good idea if we were able to do that somehow. Why is everyone in the USA in credit card debt? Pay for the stuff you buy. If you ain't got the money, don't buy the stuff. I mean, I'm just speaking from personal experience. Sometimes that's easier said than done. I know I might get a little bit of heat for that, but hey, that's kind of how it is in the US. You got a lot of people that are living off of credit cards because they're not making enough, prices are too high, all of those things. So I don't know. I can't necessarily fault them for that. Debt isn't real. I maxed out a bunch of credit cards and immigrated to another country where credit score doesn't matter. Can you believe that? I bet you people in the US don't know that in certain countries, they don't look at your credit card score. I didn't know that until we moved to Spain. And then they continue on to saying, I even abandoned a car with a loan at the airport. Changed my number, emails, everything. My money is in a foreign account and I'm long gone. They can pound sand. Wow. And the person right under that says, I'm a thief. I mean, I don't know. It crosses your mind. I'm not going to lie. When you move to another country. But it's a little scary because you just never know what's going to happen. You can wake up one day and there's a lien on your account or something like that. And man, we don't have time for that crap.
I had a lot of people tell me to just not pay my medical bills and not pay my medical debt. And they're like, whatever, just ruin your credit. It doesn't matter. My credit is not the concern. A lot of people think that a provider can't literally fire you for non-payment. They can. They do it all the time. So especially when a disabled person who has a lot of rolling and ongoing medical costs and accrues a lot of medical debt, when somebody like me tells you they have to pay at least some of their medical debt, we're not trying to be a goody two-shoes or something. We're trying to make sure that we can still access healthcare. If I don't pay my neurosurgeon, if I don't pay my neurologist, they're not gonna fucking see me anymore.
Yeah.
And when you have conditions that are rare incredibly complex and you finally find a provider who isn't a complete dumbass and who actually might be able to save your life, improve the quality of your life, you don't want to lose that provider.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I have to pay at least some of my medical bills. Mind you, I'm literally in hundreds of thousands of dollars in medical debt from brain surgeries and spine surgeries.
Oh, wow.
Since 2018. Guys, you kind of have to pay the specialists. If it's like like a hospitalization bill or like a post-operative bill, that's a little different. Like for the hospital or the facility, that's a little different. You can put that on a payment plan. You can let that go to collections. It will affect your credit. But that's a little different because the hospital overarchingly cannot deny you care. But your specialist, they can. They can literally fire you as a patient if you do not fucking pay them. I don't have the luxury of not paying my specialist. And it's expensive. So, I don't know. If you don't have anything helpful to say, shut the fuck up.
I mean, I bet a lot of people haven't thought about that. I've seen in comments of people saying, just don't pay the medical bills. But according to what she's saying, and which is true, that if you have a specialist, they can fire you. I haven't heard that terminology. I know they can decide whether or not they want to see you because it's a specialist. But yeah, so she can't just say, I'm not going to pay. And then what does she do in that situation when she has to pay? I don't know, man. That's a little bit kind of scary. Looking at the comments here, can't be burning bridges that you still need to cross. Yeah, 100% true on that. I was sued twice. Yes, you have to pay. This, being fired as a patient from debt is so dehumanizing as well, even extra as this disabled individual, as a disabled individual. It's dire care we need, especially when finding a specialist who actually works out. Yeah, because it's not always easy to find somebody who's going to take good care of you. It's insane how expensive healthcare is in the U.S. I will never understand this. I don't think people understand if you don't pay the bill, you don't get the care. And we can't go without. I need my medication and treatments. That's true. You can't go without those things. Man, what happens when you're in that situation? Let me know in the comments.
I never once paid a dime of my student loans, and I am more than fine.
What?
This country tries to control us with fear and fear of debt. Treat it like it doesn't exist. I'm telling you right now, do not pay. What can they do? Okay, so after you graduate from your university, like 6 months to a year later, you start getting all the bills from Sally Mae and you got to get on a payment plan. Do not pay. What can they do? You're going to get letters in the mail, right? And then you're going to start getting phone calls, block them. One more person to block, just hang up. These bills that come in the mail, it's just paper. It's just paper. I promise you, do not pay. I'm going to tell you why. Because I know a lot of you are like, well, then I'm going to have bad credit. Credit for what? Credit for what? For that $1.8 million house you're about to buy? Let's get real. Let's get real, okay? The amount of little bit of hard times that your credit will give you is not worth the 15 to 20 hours a week extra you are going to have to work to pay off the student debt. It is not worth your life. Do not pay. So based on my experience, after about 8 to 10 years, the letters and the phone calls definitely start dwindling. I've moved around a bunch in my 20s. They kind of couldn't get in touch with me, or it took them a while before they could. And then after that, your credit starts over again. It starts over again. I still have my education. I still have everything I learned. I still can use that to my benefit. And it should have been free. My goal in my life, and I've always stuck to it, is I'm not paying for anything if I should be getting it for free. Healthcare.
What?
I cracked the code. We can talk about that another time. But I'm telling you, do not pay. It is not worth your sanity. It is not worth your time. They are just controlling you with fear. They tried, everyone in my generation controlled with fear. Pay off your debt. It's going to ruin your life. Pay off your debt. It's going to ruin your life. No. Not paying my debt made my life so much better. And also keep in mind that there are other ways to raise your credit if that's so vitally important to you. There are other ways to take out a credit card, pay it on time. Like right now, like I never paid Sally Mae once. My credit 702 got me asking where my girl's at. I'm telling you, do not pay.
Wow. He's pretty bold with that. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess there's like a moral dilemma there because if you're not paying, then you're just taking out all this, you're just pretty much stealing from the people that gave you the money. But he's basically saying that he doesn't care. And I'm not so sure that they don't come after you because I have had my account levied or whatever you want to call it, put a lien on it, froze it, whatever. I just know one day I woke up and I was like, what the hell? I can't get to my account. So I'm not so sure about that. And then he says that he's been moving around a lot. I mean, so don't pay your debt, get on the run, and your credit score will go up. I mean, hello, that's pretty straightforward to me. That won't be me, I'll tell you that. Tell this to my friend who has $850 garnished out of her wages every month. Yeah, that's no joke, but I guess according to him, maybe he probably doesn't even use a bank. Maybe he has some other ways of doing it. Like others have said, wage garnishment is real, and federal loans don't require a court summons for them to begin. They can garnish up to 25% of disposable income. Dang. So I don't know. Do you take his advice? I'm not so sure about that.
You don't have to pay medical debt. You don't have to pay medical debt back.
Kind of. No, some of the rules have actually changed in terms of what goes on collections or not. This might hit and actually negatively affect your credit.
Oh.
I forgot what the minimum balance required is for that, but I think it's like 500. Like the Biden administration did something where it was like, yeah, any medical debt over this, it's not on collections. And the Trump administration was like, no, yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I just thought you didn't. I just thought you didn't have to pay medical debt.
That's not how it works. It is still like a moral obligation and whatnot.
Well, yeah, sure, but that was like a very back of the burner thing because that was my. I didn't think I had to pay it.
But you can get on like a. Why would you think you don't have to pay?
Well, sure.
You're just thinking there's no consequence.
No. I know you're supposed to. Obviously, it's a bill. You're supposed to pay it. Yes, I understand that. But it was very back of the burner because I thought.
Okay, back of the burner.
They're not going to force you to pay it.
Minimum monthly payment still would.
They're not going to force you to pay it. Careful.
KMCO. Okay, so what is this? What's it? A 12.8% interest rate. Balance $4,771.
That was a personal loan.
What?
Oh man. People just think that you don't have to pay it? I guess. I don't know. I mean, I could see if like they said they forgot about it, okay. But you just get out a credit card and be like, I don't have to pay it. I'm just going to use it and run it up. That's interesting. But, oh man, I definitely got to watch more of this guy. I've seen some of his clips, but I definitely got to watch more of him because he's pretty funny and he does not mess around. He don't pull punches, so I like him.
Some student loan borrowers are refusing to pay out of protest. The article says millions of borrowers with existing student loans still have not made a payment since the bills resumed in October after a 3-year hiatus. And some admit that they're refusing to pay for spite, strictly out of protest.
How long does this protest last before they start cracking on them?
Well, the first thing that happens is like when you don't pay your bill, it's like, okay, you're late. There's fees, 6% in some cases. Then you go into default. And if you stay in default for long enough, then you go from owing what your missed payments were to owing the entire balance right up front. Like it escalates very quickly. And what happens there is when that takes place, it's like, all right, you're not going to be able to ever qualify. Not that I think that you need to, but you take yourself out of the running to ever qualify for any payments, forbearance, deferment ever again, because you've poo-pooed on it and said, you've basically given the government the finger. And so at that point, you've truly screwed yourselves in many ways. Yeah. And I'm like, can you imagine you go to work and you don't even get your paycheck because they're able to garnish a certain percentage of your paycheck?
That's what people don't realize.
Yeah, they can they can hold your passport.
You know what? And while you're protesting, they can do those things to you.
And the thing is, you think that these people are losing sleep over this?
She said they can hold your passport? I didn't know that.
Government, they don't care about that. They don't care about you.
Wow. Okay. I mean, my loan is not in default or anything like that, but I went to an expensive school. And I mean, I have like probably easily with interest and all that, like a couple 100,000 of student loan debt. So it's not an option for me not to pay it. But, anyway, that's besides the point. This video is not about me. It's about people that are saying they're not going to pay. Well, I'm definitely going to be paying mine, but I don't know, man. Dang, that's crazy. And what are you protesting in spite? Like, who are you? You're not hurting anybody. You think the government's like, oh no, that Thomas is protesting. Let's wipe out his whole student debt. No. Or, oh my gosh, Jennifer, can you believe it? She decided not to pay. We were going to make her pay the whole thing, but because she is protesting, wiping it out. No, that is not how it works. So taking a look at some of the comments here, most student loan borrowers are, that's borrowers. Most student loan borrowers are refusing to pay because it's either the loan or food. I'm choosing food. Yeah, damn. That's true. Make student loans 0% interest. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, man, that'd be great because I'd say more than half my loan is interest. The majority of people who aren't paying simply can't afford to. Survival comes first. Yeah, you can say that again.
I'm not paying back no student loans. They need to learn financial responsibility. Who in the hell lets an 18-year-old borrow $20,000 without their parents anyways? That sounds like a y'all problem. And before y'all get on here like, oh, they'll garnish your wages and all that, take it. What? I mean, I ain't got no wages. I'm unemployed.
Wow. She's saying they should have gave me the loan. I mean, I was 18. That sounds like a you problem. You shouldn't have gave me the loan. I'm not paying it back. I don't have any wages for you to garnish. So you do whatever you got to do. That's about the funniest damn thing I've heard. That is a you problem. You should have gave me the loan. Wow. I'm a forever student. I'm going to become a doctor, lawyer, pharmacist, and a professional basket weaver before they get my coins. Yeah, they stay in school forever. That's what I understand. You never had to pay the loan back. Couldn't get approved for a credit card, but a $30,000 student loan with interest? Sure. They prey on the poor. Damn. That's true. Heavy on they need to learn financial responsibility. That's one of the funniest things I've heard. They were financially irresponsible for giving me that loan. Shoot. I wish I could use that, man. I might get out of some credit card debt or whatever kind of debt I got.
I've decided that I'm never going to pay back my student loans, and this is how I'm going to finesse them. I'm currently getting a doctoral degree, and I'll be milking those student loan refund checks throughout the process, while, of course, doing the work authentically. However, upon graduation in about 2.5 years, I'm going to continue to go to college for the rest of my life. This isn't a new secret. However, I'm going to pay out of pocket 2 classes a semester, 6 credits in a degree-seeking program, at least 2 semesters a year. That'll be about $2,000 max, including books. And then I'll get a lifetime learner's credit of $1,000 on my tax return. So my net payment is only $1,000. And I will continue to get associate's degrees. And just keep learning.
Oh, wow. I mean, I don't know. That's some serious commitment right there. You want to be committed to the rest of your life going to school? I mean, I guess here and there, but I don't know, man. I can't be dealing with tests and midterms and studying and, I'd rather study something I enjoy, but I guess you could do that when you go to school. But I don't know. That's an interesting way of thinking. I'm just going to stay in school the rest of my life. Okay. This person here says, one of my professors told us he did this. He owed over $800,000 in student loans and was still currently enrolled. He laughed and said, I'll never pay it back. Well, I mean, I guess, maybe it's okay that you don't pay it back because you're going out and getting more and more education. Maybe you can help society. So I don't know, maybe it's their investment in you to do it that way. Maybe that's one way to think about it. We're about to become the most educated country in the world. There you go. Look on the bright side, baby. Oh, what degree do I have? All of them. Thank you. Jesus.
Do you have student loans?
I do.
How much?
I'm not paying them.
Uh-oh.
You're not?
No.
Are they all public or any federal? Or, I'm sorry, are there any private ones?
No.
Good. Now, why are you not paying them?
Because why would I?
No, like if it starts back up, if none of them are forgiven.
I mean...
You'll just not pay them?
Yeah.
So minimum monthly payments come in, you owe us $300, you're just...
Yeah.
And that hurts your credit, you don't care?
Yeah.
It might go to collections and people could come after you and potentially sue you, you do not care?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
I'm not paying them.
Wow. I mean, he just really doesn't have much to say. He's just like, okay. you're not gonna pay it? Okay. Even if they come after you, they sue you, but you don't care? No? Oh, okay. All right. Oh man. This is so crazy. These people that they take that approach. It's so interesting. They will garnish her wages for a larger amount than the payment. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree with her. I don't even have money to pay my normal bills, let alone school loans that I didn't even get a job with. Yeah. So basically what they're saying is that, hey, it didn't work the way I wanted it to, so I'm not going to pay for it. I don't know, man. It definitely... School, I mean, that's probably a whole nother video that we got to do something on, just like education, the value of education, and all those things. But I guess I kind of hear what they're saying right there. Same though, I already forgave my own student loans. So basically, they decided themselves, you don't have to pay it, and then they're just not gonna pay it. Okay, all right, hey, whatever floats your boat, man.
So for some reason, many people are saying they're never paying off their student loans, and here's why. And by the way, this is not an illegal thing that they're doing. This is totally legal, just a tax-savvy strategy to have them not pay their student loans. What people are doing is once they graduate, they keep their enrollment open, doing 6 credits per year, keeping their deferment options available for student loan payments. Here's where it gets interesting. Because they're technically a student still, they can go and defer their payments, not make student loan payments, spend about $2,000 a year in classes, but receive back $1,000 in a lifetime learning credit, bringing their total to $1,000 per year to freeze their student loan payments. The reason why this is going viral online is not only does it help people freeze their student loans, but it also is helping them level up their skills and get more advanced degrees. But let me know, is this a good idea or completely shady? I'm going to make a follow-up video tomorrow going deeper into this, but for more news that makes you money, go over and give me a follow.
I mean, I don't know that it's shady. I mean, they're following the rules, doing what's within the confines of the rules, so I don't think that's shady. He did say 6 credits per year, where the guy before said 6 credits per semester. So that would be 12 per year. So, but still, I mean, $1,000, that's not too bad. That's one way to not have to pay back all of that debt. But I still haven't bought into the idea of just going to school forever. Like, I don't think I want to do that. You aren't supposed to popularize the loopholes. Yeah, man, keep your mouth shut. Giving away our secrets. Yep. I'll have 1 million associate's degrees. That's right. This is why college should be free, like it is in most of the rest of the world. Yeah, I didn't even know that until I moved to Europe. It's like doesn't cost very much in a lot of the places around the world. But in the U.S., hey, get your checkbooks ready.
$10,795 student loans. What's your minimum payment? Like $125? What?
I'm not paying it. I can be honest about that. Because they've been going down on their own. So I'm thinking the government got something to do with that.
Are you sure you're not getting an automatic withdrawal?
Where would they pull it from?
Garnishing your wages before they hit your account? Why are you not paying this?
You see how that's saying 2% paid off, 1% paid off?
Yes, you probably paid some money towards it at some point.
That's not me. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's doing some magic right now. I was going to let the magic keep happening. Maybe Joe Biden will take care of that like he said he would.
He tried. The Supreme Court said no. What's your degree in?
Criminal justice.
Okay. Why are we not working in that in any way whatsoever?
By the time I was about to walk across stage, I decided I don't want to do that no more.
Oh my God. She said, I'm going to let the magic keep happening. My bills are magically going down. Oh no. Must be a glitch in the system. I'm gonna let it keep on glitching. And that's basically what she's saying. I'm gonna let the magic keep happening. That was hilarious. Oh my God. She totally has her wages garnished without realizing it. Yeah. She's probably the type of person that just goes up to when she wants to buy something, she gives somebody her debit card or credit card or whatever and crosses her fingers that it doesn't get denied because she probably has no idea how much she's spending or anything like that. Obviously, she doesn't necessarily know where the payment's coming from. The magic is just happening. That is crazy. Either garnish wages or tax refunds. That's right. That's right. It's probably garnished wages because she probably just sees what her check is and it's different every time. And she probably don't know why. She just, whatever she is on her check, that's the amount of money she has. She probably doesn't look at how it's broken down or anything like that. I owe $30,000 and they want almost $2,000 a month. Damn. They're trying to get you to pay that off in like a year and a half. Less than that. Wow. Magic student loan payments. I'm going to let the magic keep happening. Oh, boy. That was a good one. Well, that was a super interesting video there. Hey, put in the comments what you think. And if you want to see more videos like this, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, then subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.